Shalom Aleichem, everyone. In this week's Parsha, Moshe Rabbeinu is given advice by his father-in-law Yitro as to how to judge the nation. Yitro had seen Moshe working too hard at all hours of the day and night, and Yitro said, "No, Moshe, you can't do that. You must implement a system of judges to help you in this endeavor." The Abarbanel tells us that, as a matter of fact, Yitro's advice was not needed. It was superfluous, and it was temporary. The Abarbanel tells us that once the Torah was given, it was going to be a very short time after Yitro's advice was offered, the Torah itself would tell Moshe to set up a system of judges in a very similar, if not identical way to Yitro's advice. Moshe himself knew that he could not continue in the way that he did. And his plan was, in fact, to implement lower courts, other judges, etc., exactly the way Yitro had advised. However, says the Abarbanel, if that's the case, then why would the Torah mention any of this? Why not just wait until Matan Torah and tell us that this is the way judges are supposed to be set up? And the Abarbanel says that when someone comes to help Klal Yisrael, credit is given, even if the substance of that assistance is superfluous. We are grateful to anyone and everyone who does anything for us, even if we do not technically need their assistance. That is the Abarbanel. The Or HaChaim, on the other hand, says the opposite. He maintains that Bnei Yisrael did not know what Yitro had to say. It took an outsider, a stranger, a Gentile, to teach us and to advise Moshe. And why? Says the Or HaChaim, this whole episode is to teach us that Bnei Yisrael's Kedusha does not stem from inherent superiority in genes, in brain power. We were not able to devise such a system independently. However, the idea here is that our special qualities come from being chosen as Hashem's Am Segula, to be a Mamlechet Kohanim V'Goy Kadosh. There's definite wisdom to be learned from others. The special qualities of Bnei Yisrael come from our connection to Hashem, from our devotion to Hashem, not from any intrinsic or innate superiority. And we can and must, of course, learn from both positions, both the Abarbanel and the Or HaChaim. On the one hand, we are proud of our own education and the incredible feats that we have accomplished as a small nation in the fields of science and literature and law, etc., etc. Medinat Yisrael is indeed an Or LaGoyim. We've accomplished more than many nations, many times our size. Those contributions are part of our mandate and our job in this world. However, we must also keep in mind that it is our connection to Hashem, our deveiku to Hashem, Him choosing us. That is what makes us special. Have a Shabbat Shalom.